All right, so this is our science lesson on where water travels down a mountain. So our learning target today is where water travels and where it gathers. So these are the vocabulary terms that we are going to need to know for this lesson. The first one is stream. A stream is a small river. A river, which is like a stream, but it's much wider compared to it. A lake, which is a body of water that is created from a stream or river. It's much larger than the next term, which is a pond. And a pond is what would be known as a small lake. So we are going to need to know these terms for when we do our activity, okay?
Yeah.
So do you have a question?
Why does the lake get so much bigger? The lake is smaller than the river.
Yeah, so so a stream is a word for a small, like down, for instance, down a mountain. The stream will be narrower, which means like smaller, not as wide as a river. A river is wider. So a stream is like, if you can imagine, a stream is like this, and a river is like this. And with a pond may be like, a pond may be like this, and a lake would be like this. So it's just words that describe smaller and larger bodies or channels of water. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else have a question?
No.
Hansel? No? Okay. Okay, so we are going to predict. So, we are going to create a mountain with the newspaper, and then we're going to cover it with tinfoil. If we were to pour water down this mountain, which direction would the water go in? Hansel?
And the bottom?
It would go to the bottom, right? So, which direction is that? Is that up or down?
Down.
Right? Down, right? So our water is going to go downward. And we're going to imagine that our water is rainwater on a mountain going downward into a stream or a river. Or we're going to imagine it's snowmelt. Does anyone know what snowmelt is? Hamilton?
It's like snowing, and then like when it comes out, it's gonna like dissolve into water.
Mm-hmm. So snow does what?
It's frozen. It's basically ice.
Mm-hmm.
Can you stop teacher? And like when the sun hits it, it will melt.
Yes, so
And then
snow
it turns into water.
Correct.
But
Yes.
if it's
Snow.
but if it's on a mountain, it flows down.
Yes,
So
correct.
So the water.
So my next task is for you to turn and talk about where the water will go. But it looks like we already were able to do that in this conversation, so we're going to go on to our activity. So what we're going to do, everyone, we're going to take our newspaper and we're going to crumple it up. Okay? And we're going to try. Let's stay seated. Stay seated. Hamilton. Or Hansel, stay seated. We're going to try to crumple it up to make it into like a mountain, okay? So if I gave you two pieces, you're going to try to, and then you're going to cover it with your foil. Hamilton, you might need more. Does anyone need more newspaper? great. I love your mountain. Can you help over it, Aiden? Okay, great. That looks awesome.
Where's yours? Can I see? Where is it?
Look, it's like a tornado.
Are we okay, Miss Twitter? Oh. I love it. Okay, I see some beautiful mountains. Does anyone else need help with their mountains? Okay, so all right. So now, okay, our next thing, everyone, we're gonna put our mountain on top of our tray. Make sure it can stand. Make sure your mountain is not, has not toppled over. Has not erupted like a volcano and exploded. Yeah, it looks awesome. So I see some, they look a little triangular, which is what we want. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, everyone, we're gonna pretend it just snowed a lot or it just rained a lot, okay? And we're going to pour our water over our mountain, okay? So put your mountain on your tray, make sure it's on your tray. And then you're gonna pretend there was a big rainstorm or something. Yeah, pour it, pour it. Pour water. Yes. You pour it on top of your mountain. Yes. Great job. Yep. That looks awesome. Did it fall over? Okay, good. Great job. Okay. So, all right, group 10. Our next slide over here, we're going to observe. Okay? So we're observing where the water went. So where did the water go when we poured it down the mountain? Someone tell us, Hansel?
Go in the side that they go like
Yeah.
in Iran.
Right. So it looks like Hansel and Kai's group, they made like a river down the mountain.
Me too, look.
And so did Logan. Logan made a river down the mountain. Did anyone make a stream down the mountain? Which is a smaller river? Okay, Quincy's group made a stream down the mountain. Can anyone? Catalina? I'm gonna wait for people to stop talking. Can anyone tell me what gathered at the bottom of the mountain, what that water formation is from our vocabulary term? Brian?
A lake.
Yes, it looks like a lot of people have a lake. Did anyone create a pond, like not as much water as a lake? It looks like Phil's group made a pond. I see a pond there. Yeah, yours looks like a pond. That looks like a river. Yeah.
I like it. You like it?
That looks like, what do you think? I feel it on either way. Yeah. Okay, great. So, now our next activity, we're going to put our tray to the side. Okay, group 10, let's stop talking. Logan, focus. We're going to take out our science work workbook, our twig workbook, and we're gonna go to page 45.
Page 5?
I think this is a good decoration.
I got all the way to
Page
here.
45.
I think that's kind of wrong.
And we're gonna record our observations in the first box. Can I show everyone? So everyone, we're gonna go to the first box on page 45. And we're gonna write 3 key observations we made from pouring the water down our mountain, okay? And I have some sentence frames to help us answer the question. And I'm going to project it really soon.
Logan, could you help?
So make sure you're on page 45 and just go to this box. 3 key observations.
45.
Okay, so here are some sentence frames to help us write 3 key observations in this box, okay? So we could write water can be found. Where can water be
Oh
found?
my God, look at mine. That is
Water
like
goes or flows in a certain direction. Ryan, please. Water stays or collects in certain areas. Water does not. And water makes or creates.
Miss Otua, I think mine we can erase.
Yeah, so maybe that's an observation you just made that you can record. So make sure that you're writing what you observed about your mountain on page 45.
Oh, that's a what?
Sorry.
That's not a lake. Lake is supposed to be like
Okay, so we're not playing with the tray.
Whoever wins,
I'll take the trays from you. Thank you. Pencil, can you do the activity? I can help you. Yeah, you can keep it.
Can I keep the mountain?
Logan, the activity? No. We should be working on the workbook right now.
I want to keep the mountain.
I will take it from because I went to
Can I keep the mountain? I'll keep the mountain.
Yeah, you can. Liz, are you guys doing the writing this down?
I will give you some.
Make sure you write your 3 observations.
Phil, you're writing right now. Turn around. Thank you. You're writing right now. Let me see you. Let me see you. You have your pencil. Look at your sentence frames in order to make your observations, please.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around and see. Yeah. Yeah. So, for people who need help, what's the first thing you noticed when you poured the water down the mountain?
It was
Right? Don't tell me. Write it. First thing you noticed. Okay.
Now it's
Yeah. Why don't you read that? Yeah. So, water. The water.
Hi. Careful.
So we're just writing in the first box the 3 things we noticed. Do you have an eraser? Okay, so water. Thank you, Kai. So after people write the first thing they noticed, I'm gonna call on someone to tell us the first thing they observed.
Then you can keep it.
Did you write something?
Keep the mountain.
Okay, so WATER. We'll talk about it later, okay? Logan, Al, could you tell us the first thing you noticed?
I noticed the water goes down the street.
Yeah, the water flows down the stream. Because you had a stream on your mountain, right? Okay, so Logan wrote the first thing he noticed was the water went down the stream. Quincy, what did you notice? Can you tell us? Great job. So Quincy wrote something that happened at the very end of our experiment, which is that water can be found in the lake. So that's another observation. Water can be found in the lake. I'm going to let people write their third observation. Think about the second or third thing you noticed about this activity, and then I will call on you in 1 minute. Water flow.
Look at my mountain.
Writing D. Yeah. It's hard. It's easy to get those mixed up. They look similar, but the D goes the other way.
Now the mountain is
Down.
Oh yeah.
W.
I noticed.
Okay, I'm gonna call on people for the third thing that they noticed.
I know.
Gilbert, what's the third thing you noticed?
The water got in flow.
The water went in flows. So do you mean in different directions? Yeah, so the water didn't go just in one direction. Okay. Gilbert said that the water did not go in just one direction. It went in different directions down the mountain, okay? Which is true. Anyone else have an observation? Quincy? No. Yes. Water puts out fire, you're right. But that's not an observation we made about this activity. Anyone else have anything to add? Aowen? The water formed a river down Aowen's mountain. Okay, so we're going to conclude this activity. If people are not done writing their 3 observations, I can help you. Does anyone need help? Can you raise your hand? Keith? Logan? You need help too? Okay, I'll meet you in the back and we'll go over our 3 observations, okay? All right.